the Southern Hemisphere, the ecosystem, immigrant culture, sports culture. Australia has a unique culture. Are you interested in Australia? This time, I will introduce the culture shock the foreigners feel when they are coming to Australia. Hello everyone, I'm Jay, a Japanese guy currently staying in Australia on a working holiday. This video is for anyone who are interested in Australia. The title is Australian Culture Shock for Japanese. As a Japanese, I will talk about the differences in life and culture that I felt when I first came to Australia. Maybe you can relate it to, so you can't miss it. Multi-Nationality. When I first arrived in Australia, I was so shocked to see people of different nationalities all around me, like Black, Asian, Indian, white, etc. When I lived in Japan, I didn't have many opportunities to interact with non-Japanese people, so it was very new to me. And of course, it's so much fun to meet people with different backgrounds. In another day, one guy approached me on the street, and as a Japanese person, I was really surprised. Many Japanese people are shy, so it's really rare to talk to a stranger on the street. Conversations start with "Hey buddy," and it's as if we've already been friends from the beginning. I was confused at first, but once I got used to it, I found it easy to make friends with all kind of people, and it was fun, and I definitely love this culture. The bus isn't coming on time. When I take a bus, I look up bus timetables on Google Maps and wait for the bus, but it never really comes on time. It will either be a little early or really late. I sometimes wait for the bus for 20 minutes. As a Japanese person, I was very surprised. Trains and buses in Japan are so punctual. So ever since I was little, I had the impression the trains and the buses were always on time. I don't care if it's holiday or something, but every day I have to work, I'm anxious to get to work on time. It doesn't happen occasionally, but a bus I was waiting for on Google Maps never shows up and suddenly disappears from the map. But it's so rare to run into this situation though. Shops close early. I feel the shops in here close early. In Japan, many restaurants are open until 11 p.m. and some convenience stores and supermarkets are open 24 hours a day. So you can get what you want whenever you want, whether it's after work or after dinner party. However, in here, restaurants are often closed from around 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. And I was surprised to find the local restaurants close around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. and the supermarkets close around 9 o'clock. At first, I thought it would be a little inconvenient, but the culture of closing store early in Australia also has the advantage of giving workers time to rest. So I don't think it's possible to say for sure which is better, Japan or Australia. I think both of them have their own unique lifestyle. So, which side are you? Prices are high. I get an impression that everything here is double the price compared to Japan. I remember going to the Australian supermarket for the first time and being shocked. How expensive is this? You can't buy a Coke unless you pay about $3 or $3. And if you want to eat lunch, you have to pay about $30 to be able to eat something normal. If you want to live alone, you won't be able to live anywhere unless you pay at least $2,000 for rent. So for international students or immigrants, I believe shared rooms are so normal. However, I get paid about twice as much as I would in Japan. You get paid twice as much for the same hours, and it makes the work more worthwhile. Not wearing underwear. I don't know why, but when I go to the city, I see quite a few people walking with bras. I don't really care about how people dress or what they look like, since it's up to them to decide. But when I live in Japan, I don't have the chance to see women without underwear, bra, so I feel like it's culture shock. As a Japanese, I'm not used to it yet, so I would be surprised if my friend came without underwear. So we need to get ready for when that happens in the future. Alright, Australian culture shock for Japanese. How was it? You must have enjoyed it if you've made it this so far. There are many things I don't know about Australian culture, so I would be happy if you could let me know in the comments. I will try to read all comments you send, so feel free to comment anything. So, see you in the next video. Bye bye. When I first... 너무 갈리네. Portland.